120 words per minute. Get ready. Start. Gentlemen, on behalf of Board of Directors and on my own behalf, I extend a cordial welcome to you to this 26th Annual General Meeting of your company. The year under review was one of major historical significance for free India. It fought and won a war. It helped the neighboring country to win its freedom. It gave shelter to millions of refugees. The military action by our country was an achievement in coordination between the three wings of armed forces. It gave us confidence at home and prestige abroad. The urgent task of housing and feeding the refugees called for quick and comprehensive organization. And this task also was undertaken with skill and high moral sense. Several new taxes had to be imposed in order to meet these new commitments of war and refugees, but the country before the burden with a high sense of duty. The great lesson of these events is that there exists in the government and the people a will to unite when action demands it. However, the economic sense was darkened by slow and uncertain progress. Practically all the targets registered a shortfall. National income did not increase. Agricultural production increased by small proportion compared with the previous year. Industrial production practically stagnated. The capital market remained depressed and the rate of investment has been steadily declining. Failure of agriculture means loss of power in production and reduction in the consumer demand. Both these damages will take many years to repair. Another alarming feature of the economy is the steady and steep rise in prices that is taking place. Little has been done to check this soaring spiral in spite of much talk. The official wholesale price index is rising day by day. Food articles have registered an even steeper rise and stand a high level. Real market prices are often higher than the official prices. The root of the inflationary trouble is excessive deficit financing by government in a context when growth in agricultural and industrial production is modest. Financial indiscipline, whether it is in the private sector or government sector, is harmful to the economy. During the cement industry, it has now reached a stage when it is no longer a growing infant. Its immediate problem is to maintain a minimum level of profit and it seeks a proper relation price. In this hard effort, it is being hampered at every stage. To begin with, the status of priority industry enjoyed by it since 8 years was withdrawn by the Finance Act. Secondly, the development rebate which has already been reduced will be abolished within 2 or 3 years. This will inevitably increase the tax burden on the industry. All this cannot but lead to the practical impossibility of the industry generating industrial resources for its normal maintenance requirements, let alone expansion. The industry therefore compelled to seek external assistance for expenditure which under a more equitable system of taxation and economic stability would have enabled it to be left with a sufficient margin, thus reducing the costs entitled by borrowing. Normally, we should have reduced the dividend last year, but we did not do so in the hope that the decline in profits for that year was only a passing thing and would be soon corrected by the grant of an adequate minimum price. But events have proved that practically all the increases in the cost of production are likely to be permanent and that some of them are also like to increase. the supplies with equal force to production cost due to increase in the price.